special teams disaster by that return team. What a moment.
It feels like in big games, special teams mistakes are always magnified. And here, after the run, he puts it on the ground. And now it's a turnover, and this offense is going to be right back on the field. And they give their defense no rest after that turnover. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes off in a bootleg. He'll try a pass here. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, it's Russell. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
He got it. The field goal's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Hurricanes begin to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, these Miami receivers this year have started to remind me of some of that great lineage of Hurricanes past. Guys like Santana Moss and Reggie Wayne, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson. If they play great today, they could easily get the win. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Alabama. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Looking for a gap is Fletcher. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Here's the handoff. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
It's a bit of a risky call with that field position to go for it on 4th down. I think it signals to the defense that every single short yardage, they better be ready to play. This offense likely going for it on 4th down.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Defense is coming after him. The tight end has got it, and the Canes are moving quickly down the field. So that's a good start for Darian Mensah, the guy, of course, Joe, who comes in and inherits the role of Miami transfer quarterback, expected to lead his team not just into the playoff, but to the championship.
And Miami has leaned that direction, dipping into the transfer portal.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Canes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. He'll hand it off.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And there's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. The Canes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Handoff heading left. Breaking tackles. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
A running play called on fourth down. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here.
Defense was ready for this. They only give up 2 yards. The bad part, it was 4th and 1. First down off.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after the return. Thought that interception could be enormous.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today,
nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Oh, this winds up in a safety.
I mean, you never want to give up points, and certainly having to kick this ball away after the safety is not advantageous, but boy, it's a lot better than giving up that defensive touchdown. They're pretty fortunate that they were able to recover that ball, even if it's for a safety.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And now the handoff. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. With the catch, it's Fletcher. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Miami. This offense is still clicking. Offense will go for 2 here, trying to make the lead 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made by the tight end. And they'll run it into the end zone until they go up by a touchdown here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The offense trying to cash in on the field position after the defense created that safety. The offense with some pre-snap motion, and the single back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. 2nd and inches, anything is at your disposal.
QB bootlegs here. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Chris, I got to tell you, I'm shocked that this quarterback is playing this poorly. He led this team to the playoff, and here they are, and they're playing their worst game of the season. 2 interceptions in the first half. He's got to calm down, and calm down in a hurry.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can...
It's caught, he's breaking free. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball wherever you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier and a great tackle in the backfield.
The receiver makes the catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jenkins. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. A positive start for this freshman, Joel. He's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to throw it again. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He makes the grab. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So here they come on 4th and long. That penalty on 3rd is making this a serious challenge for the offense. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. To throw, it's Russell. Tries to get it to the running back, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
Well, you can see exactly what they're trying to do. Remember, they received the kick to start the third quarter, so they're trying to go down, get a score before half, and cut into this big lead. But now their defense has to really bow up. A score here going the other direction, and this thing is out of control.
4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Ball handed off. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. No huddle here for the offense.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Vaughn. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain. I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Caught near the sticks, it's Rodgers. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Oh, and he's got some space here. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Open field ahead. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. First down. Looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Well, the first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just... And now it's fumbled. What a decision.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Look out, he's breaking free.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Lets it go quickly. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
Fighting him off. That one moves the ball across the 40. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
These plays don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way. Here in the run game, Chris, it forces the defense to have to think about just another element of stopping this offense, and that creates indecision, and that creates plays later in the game that you can really hit them with. So a nice job here on this run.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Fights through the tackler. He's got the 40. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Canes. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Point after, up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown that begin the drive with excellent field position. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right on the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. The offense going with the hurry up. To throw, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. The offense still out there. They're going for two here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Miami offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's gone. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes come to the line in a hurry up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Will not be brought down. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41. The Canes look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Chris is such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great
clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And the route is on. For the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Bringing it out, it's Jenkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The DB's backing off from the line now. Coming after him. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd. Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the receiver's got it. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He's in. Here he goes. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Defense not pressing this time. Back to throw. It's Russell. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Whistle ball incomplete and a turnover on downs. Decision. Before it doesn't work out this time.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Got an opening here. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the fourth quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Boy, I really love the rhythm of this offense. You can see they're trying to attack everywhere. It's difficult to defend the entire 53.5 as a defense. And as you're in the red zone, you've got to attack the entire width of the field. They're doing that here with the wide receiver. And on first down, you're getting a great game, keeping yourselves ahead of the chains. Now I think you can go play-action pass.
Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Chris, I don't think there's going to be a lot of room trying to run the football on this defense in the red zone. You can see it's just a condensed area. Those safeties are too low. You might want to try throwing the football here, and in particular, getting a tight end vertical, maybe onto a corner route on third down.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Well, you see this on tape from this offense quite often. Down here in the red zone, they try to get creative in the run game, and this defense was ready for it. When we watched practice, Chris, this week, this defense was focusing on these type of plays specifically, and here they're ready for it.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're going to run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Tight end goes in motion.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum in the defense. Make adjustments. Come up with a stop here.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, don't you get the sense the fans are like, now you stop? They give up so much today and then finally get this pick. I think it's too little too late.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit zero.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline. What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals. That's the play.